shot. Going to wait for the Twitch to say that I'm live, because maybe it was me. Maybe it was that I had stopped and started too soon. Maybe that was the issue. Okay, Twitch now says I'm live again. So let me just see if it's going to be, because it wasn't running audio at all either. Okay, so it's there. Just gonna wait for it a bit, and then I'm gonna test if the audio is at the. Okay, so I am now talking again, and I'm going to just be testing to see when the audio catches up to where I am. So just seeing it, and okay, okay, yeah. So it's now back to the level that it had been before. So once again, we are back to being live with this. Hello to everyone. Sorry for the delay, and we are back to playing Pokemon Uranium. This is once again part of my strap stream stuff, where I do a character where I play as an old character that I had used to do, named Strap, trapped in different worlds, and very much aware that he's not supposed to be in these worlds. So let's get back going with this. Okay, no new gifts are available. Other saves. All right. And okay, yeah, and it looks like we're back now. Okay, so let's go forth. Ah, yes, Route 1, where so many things begin. You can have a Pokemon battle here. Or we can avoid that. Yes. Okay. Yes. I knew there was something if I came down here. There are 2 Oran berries. Yes, I would like to pick them. He picks the berries. Put away the berries in the berry pocket. So I'll return to its soft and earthy state. And I would like to plant. No, I don't. I don't have mulch. I want to plant my berry first. Just because I'm going to be doing some off-stream stuff eventually later with this, and I want to be able to just have my early heals picked up. Alright, let's get the other Oranberry in there as well. Yeah, and then that was a dead end. Since I only have the 1 Pokemon at the moment, I do not want to get trapped in trainer battles quite yet. I want to actually catch some stuff. And Scraptor could actually hold on to one of the berries. Hang on. Where's the... Here's the berry one. Okay. Who is our first Pokemon? I'm so upset that Annie's not here to watch this. I'm so upset Annie's not able to watch this. She would love this thing. I remember trading these up. I remember trading these up. These were so much fun. Alright, Scraptor, go on! Now, here's the thing. It's level 2, so I really don't need to do anything other than just throw a Pokeball. Especially considering that anything I do is going to kill it. You can probably hear my dog dreaming right beside me. Alright, let's get this one in. Oh, interesting. I hope I saved. Because these Pokeballs are... You know what? No, before I do anything with that, we're just gonna give you a small scratch, which will likely kill you. Oh! Your defense is actually not bad, Cubbug. Granted, my attack is garbage, but your defense isn't too bad. All right, let's give it another shot. Game? That was a little alarming. Oh my god! I've wasted 2 Pokeballs on this thing. Ugh. This is where I can get the bird. This is where I can get the bird. I started off with 5 Pokeballs. I'm down to 3, and if I go to catch this thing, I'll have 2. I will only have 2 that I can use to catch the bird, which is what I really want from this route. Oh, now Flame Body goes in. Now watch, okay. If this thing dies, I'm going to restart. This thing dies from the Flame Body. I'm going to restart this stupid thing. Okay. I now have a burnt bug.
Cubbug, the love bug Pokemon. It shares characteristics with bug and mammal Pokemon. Being in its presence has a calming effect.
Absolutely gonna name you. Cubble. Absolutely naming this for Annie. Not really a name that Strap would have given it, but... God, my defense stayed the same. It's not good. Also, I need to run back to Granny's place to heal up. Come on. Now here's the thing, because I don't think there's, if I remember right, there's a Pokemart in the town up ahead, but not a Pokemon Center. I think I remember that for one of these for one of the early routes, that there's a Pokemart but not a Poke Center, or a Pokemon Center but not a Pokemart.
It's quite...
Hey, Amy! Welcome to the stream. It's I had to restart this. Oh, Amy, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Amy. Oh my god. How are you doing today? It's so it's yeah. So I had to restart this. Not the game, but I had to restart the stream because it was lagging behind too much, and I don't know how to fix up. I don't know how to get it so that the delay stops when it starts to drop frames. So it's not that anything happened with the game. It's just oh yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you with that. Um, it's I should actually be working on doing some writing, but but it's been too long since I've done a stream because I meant to do that. I meant to do that yesterday. Wasn't able to just because of a lot of things happening at home, and after that it was didn't really get to stream over the weekend at all. So doing this, but this is my now once again official playthrough of Pokemon Uranium because back when I did this last back when I had my old computer before it broke. So back when I first started streaming on Twitch, and that was long enough ago that Twitch forgot that I used to stream, and now thinks that this is my first time streaming again.
Hang on. It's quiet with it.
Why is did the game freeze?
You know, back when I was a little girl, I was quite a looker.
I can't. It's also Amy. I apologize. I can't do old people voices, and I can't do female voices. But oh yeah, it was that long. Yeah. So this is my current team. It's I just love I love Raptorch so much. It's eventually I will go and use the other two starters, but I've only ever used Raptorch and I really like it. I also really like how it evolves. I've got my Scraptor who boy those stats. Those stats. Um I mean, so a couple of my streams before showed my tries with like doing this for my personal route of it again, and they can attest that there are a few of them where it's like had 0 EVs on things rather than just one. So the attack and the special defense aren't too bad with the ones. The defense is going to hurt though. It's got 13 IVs, but it's my worst stat. It's decent with special attack and with the speed though, so that's not too bad. Yeah, so we have a Scraptor, and then we have Cubble, the Cub Bug. I believe this one turns into a Bug Fairy type, if I remember right. It's it's very adorable. Oh come on, come on! Why does this thing have have better base EVs than my starter Pokemon? I feel insulted now, and by doing that, that means that now Cubble has to be here forever. Cubble can never leave the team now. Oh man, that hurts. That hurts. That's an insult. Oh yeah, so with Scraptor's stats, it wasn't like first attack on Theo, your rival trainer, just one shot with Ember. It wasn't even a crit. It was just a one shot of that. Okay, yeah, so there's potion up here. Amy, have you ever played Uranium before? Because this is actually a pretty fun game, and I should actually move some things around. If I can remember how to do that. Yeah, so this game is a lot of fun, and I'm happy to be. Okay, so the game is actually a lot of fun. Um, so just a few heads up. If you do ever get around to playing it, um, you you can do mystery gifts from the moment that you get the Pokédex from the professor, which is immediately after he shows you how to catch Pokemon. And all you would need to do the mystery gift would be to save your game and then exit, go to the menu, and the mystery gift option will actually be there. Um, there, it's you're not able to get previous mystery gifts that are gone, but down here past this trainer, there are um, there are berry trees that will grow. So I've already picked the berries from them. They are two orange berry trees. So you'll be able to get berries pretty early. You have a potion in your PC right from the start that you can pick up just like in red and blue. But other than that, it's like that's all the like little intro help that I will give for it. Um, for choosing your starter, it's actually done a completely different way than normal. You actually take a test with the professor, and based off of your answers, he will give you um, one of the three starters. Your rival will always get the one that's weaker, but and there's it's quite a distance to the first town. So right now I'm just going to be training up my little cubble until it can be good, and hoping that I don't run into the bird immediately. There's the bird. There's the one that I love. It's right here from the start, like I didn't want it to be. I'm not doing a Nuzlocke in it yet. The game actually does have a you can choose to do a Nuzlocke right from the start, and we'll immediately put it into like, hey, if you lose, they're dead. You can't revive them. You can only catch one Pokemon. It has a customized thing as well. I've not actually tried that, but it might have a randomizer with it eventually. So after I'm done doing the normal story of this, I actually plan to try to figure out how to do a randomizer first and then a Nuzlocke. Because I've seen people try to Nuzlocke this game before, and it's very hard. At least it's very hard if you have not played it yet. Let's go with a... Wow. My bug is faster than this bird. And that's a special attack, and it's probably going to die immediately, because it has nothing. I called it. A crit, no! Cubble, no! Cubble! I mean, I could get my bird immediately. Oof. Oof. Well, I should have swapped immediately. I just wanted to see how well it would do. This also does have quite a few custom tracks to it. So one of your things that you get is a Poképod that will allow you to change like the overworld music. I don't remember if it changes the music in battles yet. Wait, no. Yeah, no. I do want to just use an attack. Wait, what? It used something, and I didn't see what that was. Oh, it used flash. Okay. Also, you don't get just like with other games, you don't get Pokeball, like you get 5 Pokeballs to start off with. I used up 3 trying to catch that bug. I only have 2 left that I can do to try to beat this try to catch these birds. I'm not going to attempt to catch the birds yet. But it's these things are so fun. I love all of the original Pokemon that are in this. Um, One of the best features of the Pokemon here in Pokemon Uranium is the nuclear type Pokemon that exist in the game, and those are your those are a glass cannon type of Pokemon because nuclear Pokemon are super effective. Nuclear moves are super effective against any Pokemon, including nuclear type Pokemon. However, nuclear Pokemon are weak to moves of every type. So you get some ones that are have some pretty strong firepower and everything, but you're also running the risk that they would go down in a single shot. Um, and they have my favorite fan version of an evolution in this. As far as I remember, um, oh yeah, it's the nuclear type Pokemons are so much fun. They do have mega evolutions in this game. I don't know if they because I believe so when I had first played this, the farthest that it went up to was Generation 6. They had nothing for Generation 7 yet. Going through the Poképod does show some music options for um, for things. So it's a let me go up here because I think there was a thing talking about yeah. There's a thing that mentions Solgaleo here in the Poképod. So I don't know if Generation 7 and Generation 8 Pokemon are in this game, or if there's just music based off of them. But yeah, so you can have nothing playing on this. You can choose other ones that you want to play. But this does have like a lot of sprite things. It's gonna be interesting to see what's different. To say last, this is your rival theme, and I love this stupid theme so much. This is when I played this for the very first time, just the music that I would just have playing constantly. But you can also just go back to default on it. You have your Pokemon March, you have your Pokemon Lullaby thing, and you have your Professor Oak thing in there eventually. I don't... Yeah, there's Lullaby. March. Yeah, I think at the moment I only have Lullaby. I don't remember... It's been a long time since I've played this game, so I don't remember a whole lot of it. I remember very vague bits of it, which is perfect for trying to stream it again. But it is a lot of fun. The one annoying thing in this game is you do not get the ability to fly, so you don't get the ability to like do a whole lot of fast travel. I believe until you get to Victory Road. You have to beat all 8 gyms before you can get the ability to fly around to places that you've been to. I know there's some travel and stuff around. The one thing that I remember is it takes a long time to get fly, and by the time my old computer crashed, I never got fly. I'd beaten 7 gyms. Oh, this I believe the Shine Monk, Shin Monk. I think it's Chin Monk. But anyway, this thing I believe is the Pikachu stand-in for the game, which I love. But yeah, I was about to face the 8th gym on my old computer before it crashed and would not allow me to play anything anymore. And I still had not gotten fly, so that's the one thing that I will warn you about is if you want to be able to like get back to places really quickly, that's not going to happen for a while. But otherwise, this is like of the ones that I've played, this is my favorite fan game. Granted, I have this is also kind of the only fan game that I've played, but I do like some of the stuff with Insurgents where it came up with the Delta Pokemon having different types than what they would normally have. I find that very interesting, and I do plan on eventually. I do plan on once I do a personal playthrough off stream of Pokemon Reborn and Pokemon Rejuvenation. I think those are the ones that I mentioned to you in stream before that have a lot of the darker tones. So I want to make sure that I know how dark those tones are before I actually go and put them on stream, because those ones I might actually put the stream on mature instead. Just because I know one of them, for Pokemon Reborn, or not, I think it was Pokemon Reborn or it was Pokemon Insurgents, talked about how there was a dark mode of the game where it's like, hey, there's a massive cold. People confuse with Pokemon. There's actual death. It's like, okay, interesting. I'm not sure how family friendly that is. So I want to test those darker ones before I actually go and stream them. But the normal version of Insurgent seems pretty tame so far. And so I think for now, while I cycle through things, I'm going to be cycling through Uranium, Insurgents, and Pokemon Clockwork, because all three of those seem rather tame so far. But yeah, it's I will let you know how Reborn and Rejuvenation are, and if they would be stream suitable at all. But I definitely recommend when you're done with I definitely recommend when you're done with a lot of the Nuzlocke that you're doing, give Uranium a shot. Even if it's just one that you play like off stream, because Uranium is a very fun game. It was fun enough to the point where when I had played it, I would focus more on trying to get farther in it than focusing on my classes at the time. But yeah, I highly recommend at the very least Uranium. Oh, that was a hard hit. That was a very hard hit. Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to make my bug not so bad. I know there is a trainer in one of the Pokemon centers that I know of that you can just battle multiple times and is very good for getting Pokemon leveled up. But I forget which Pokemon Center that's in, and I forget how often you can fight them, because you can battle them multiple times, and that's how I remember that's how I would get Pokemon raised up before without having to like go through grass and everything. But I really forget exactly how far into the game that is with that one. But I am really looking forward to eventually trying the randomizer on this, if one of those exists. Oh yeah, also Amy, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot. I don't have a shoutout thing yet set up for Nightbot. It's I believe I believe Gazerbeam2K gave me notes on it for to try to get that in through Nightbot when I'm done. But for right now, and I'll work on that when I actually take a break in a about half an hour because I just realized I've skipped lunch. So I'm gonna go for another half hour and then I'm gonna take a break, and I'll look into Nightbot for that. But since I don't have a shout out thing yet, hey folks, if you're watching this stream, whether you're watching the VOD or you're watching it live, go check out Pumpkin Amy's channel on Twitch. She streams a lot of Pokemon stuff. She does a lot of the Pokemon trading card game online with pack giveaways and everything now and then. She does art streams where she will like it's I believe it's like you take regular Pokemon cards and make them custom cards. I believe. I think it's I'm not sure if I'm getting that right, Amy, or not, but it's I know Amy does do will get like does make some custom art with Pokemon cards. She also streams pretty regularly, so she'll have art streams that are highly Pokemon related, and I highly recommend that you guys check her out if you guys like Pokemon, if you guys like art, check out her art streams. If you're more into the the gaming side of things, she does also play the Pokemon trading card game online. She also does a lot of Nuzlocke runs. There's um it's the ones that I know right now are the Radical Red run and the I forget the name of it. Was it is it Good Boy Green? It's it's the it's the one where you play as it's the one where you play as the dog. I forget the name of that one. But it's the Featherlock, I believe, is the version of it that you're playing for that bit. And check it give it go take a look at Amy's streams. Give her a follow. Give her a sub if you can. You get a lot of really fun. You get a lot of really fun emotes. Let me pop over to show them off. Hey Diamond, how you doing today? But these are the emotes that these are at least tier 1 emotes that you can get from Amy's streams. And Amy's actually really trying hard to be able to get up there in subs and followers, to be able to get into get into the Twitch partnership. So absolutely, if you guys like Pokemon stuff and you check out her streams, give her a follow, give her a sub, do whatever you can. Amy's a really awesome person and is actually so she and Gazer Beam 2K both got me back into playing the Pokemon trading card game. And their streams are a lot of fun, and just help them out help them out if you can, guys, because they're really good people. And oh my God, it's snowing even harder outside. I might have to break earlier I might have to break earlier than 3 p.m. then, just to move my car and everything, because I've forgotten to do that. But yeah, once I managed to actually program Nightbot to do more than just do the shout out for the repurposed team game. Once I get it programmed so that it will actually do shoutouts for people in chat and everything, I'm going to be putting in. Actually, I could probably put in next time I take a break. I could probably put in a custom thing that would be specifically for Gazer and for Amy. But I'm gonna be working on Nightbot later on to try to get it so that it will do actual shoutouts for people in chat, for other streamers and everything. But it's sorry. But yeah. Anyway, let's continue with this. So I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go until about 2:50, 2:53 p.m. It is it's 2:24 p.m. right now for me. So again, about another like half hour-ish or so. So long as the stream does not drop frames and delay itself too much. But and then after that, I'm going to take a break for lunch and for moving my car and clearing out the driveway and everything because I've forgotten to do that. And then I will probably pop in for another stream of Uranium in the afternoon. After that, once people are home and I can actually not have to divide my attention between streaming and watching the animals. Yeah. So for right now, right now I'm just trying to train up my bug because we found it at level 2. It's now at level 3. I want it to be a little bit higher before I bring it off to other things. But look at it. Look at this cute little bug that's gonna become part fairy. It's adorable. Oh yeah, no, it's Nuzlockes are absolutely going to be like the last thing that I do with Pokemon Uranium. I'm gonna do the main story first, then I'm gonna do the custom thing if I can figure out how to get it to be a randomizer. And then after that's done, I'm going to go full on hard mode and just do a randomized Nuzlocke. But yeah, Nuzlockes are going to be the very last thing that I do for Uranium. Just because I remember just from my original playthrough of this how hard things were. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a really fun game, but it also can be pretty brutal if you aren't prepared for things. And considering that this thing has a actual Nuzlocke mode, which prevents you from cheating or anything, that's going to be even harder for people that don't stick to just like how a Nuzlocke normally goes. You're like, oh, I found this one, but I didn't make a catch here. I'll just go back and do this route later. And it's like, nope, you went through that route and you didn't catch a Pokemon. You can't catch anything there again. And I think it does actually limit you to, like, once you catch a Pokemon, it takes away your ability to throw another ball in that Pokemon's area. It's okay, Amy. It's actually, I want to see if I have a lurk thing for this yet or not. I don't know if I do. Do I have a thing for it yet? No. Okay. Oh yeah. So I don't have a thing. I don't have a thing for. I don't have a lurk thing for a Nightbot yet. I will get that done too. Yeah. It's all right, Amy. I'm chatty and rambly for everyone. But it's this game. This game's a lot of fun. Let's see if I can beat this chipmunk. Or if it's going to. That's 3 damage. Did it get to crit on me? Oh no, Amy, I know exactly how you feel. It's I will probably as much as I would love to stream tomorrow. It's I'm probably actually going to use tomorrow for looking up some looking up some stuff for myself that has nothing to do with streams or anything. Just because the reason why I'm able to like pop into a lot of things right now, and the reason why I'm picking up streaming right now is I'm currently off work on medical leave because my back is garbage and kind of prevents me from actually standing or walking around or lifting anything for longer than I think 5 minutes at this time is the maximum that I can even just stand. And I'm slowly trying to build that back up, but work has been fighting me on this for almost a year now. It'll like come June, it'll actually be a year. They've been fighting me over this. But so one of the things I'm gonna be doing tomorrow is looking up some more things that I can do as looking up some more because one of my doctors also dropped me because there's not really he said that there wasn't really anything else that he could do for me. So I need to actually look around for someone else who can pick up on that. And there's just a lot of stuff that's going on as well. After that, I might pop over back to my partner's place and help her pack some more because she is moving to out of her place and out of her parents' place and into her first apartment in March, and she's got a lot of packing that still needs to get done. So I might travel over there just to help out because she got her second. I don't know if she's gotten it yet, but today is the day that she gets her the second vaccination for the Backstreet Boys tour, and so I know her arm is gonna be like I just know that like just from the just from the first shot that you get, it's your arm is sore and hurts for several days. So and I'm pretty sure that it's about the same when you get the second one too. Oh, Amy, thanks. It's honestly it's gotten to the point where I'm at the point now where it's like I'm used to my work just being that hurt. That hurt a lot. That was that was five whole damage from one attack. Yeah, no. Cowboy, you're sitting out of this fight. But yeah, it's honestly the big thing with the back is it's less about like the actual stuff that's going on for me and more just I work for a certain pharmacy that will not be named, and the store manager there just it's the store manager doesn't really like a lot of the employees there since he got there. I think he was sent over to our because our store is kind of like a stopover for management. It's kind of like your test one for like if you want like corporate will send you to our location to test to see if you're ready to be able to run a store of your own yet. They will also send you over to our store as a punishment if you're not doing well at the store that you were at. And I'm pretty sure he was. So the store manager that we had before him, was doing really well, so she got moved up to a different location, and the one that we have now, I believe, had been doing very poorly at his previous location, and thus does not like a lot of the does not like a lot of the employees at does not like a lot of the employees he's now having to work with, and made a lot of questionable choices with things that I, at the time, didn't think it was a big deal. Like, I didn't think it was a big deal for me to bring up suggestions for, and apparently they were. So he and I have not gotten along, like, since he got on, and my store manager and one of the shift leads, and I have a it's a lot of drama, and needless to say, when the back stuff first started up, there was a lot of you're just faking it, and the reason why things are so bad for me with my back is because it was you'll get over it, and having to ignore the problem till it got to the extreme where it's like, hey, I can't come into work anymore until this is fixed. Like, thankfully, my leave and I still have a few extra months on the leave before I have to worry about getting it renewed or anything. But at the same time, I should be focusing a little bit on I should be focusing some of my off time from streaming with looking into more things to help me out with my back, such as trying to find a new doctor who's not going to drop me because everything they've tried hasn't worked, or at least will recommend me to a different doctor. Because I've been bounced around a lot for this thing. It's with so this started like it got this bad. Oh yeah, no, it got this bad. Like, it got to the point where it's like I couldn't go into work early June of last year. By mid-August, I was at the third doctor, and the one that dropped me in December was, I believe, the fifth or sixth one that I have seen about this, because they keep having different ideas as to what it is. So the last one thought that it was something with maybe nerve damage, and it's like my nerves are like my back's not actually in pain, but the nerves are firing off for the pain receptors. I had one that I literally had one doctor that went and said it's in your head. So needless to say, we didn't stay with him longer than that first visit. But they've done X-rays, they've done MRIs, I believe some of the blood work that I've done has been for that as well. X-rays don't show anything other than apparently my spinal cord is further forward in the spine than it's supposed to be. Like, it's pressing up against the front of the spine. And according to one chiropractor, things are off by like I believe they say like by like 2 millimeters. That one I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure I trust his judgment, just because when he had been pointing to and talking about the lower spine, he was pointing at the X-ray that showed my neck, and he would get those mixed up quite a lot. So I'm taking that one with a grain of salt. But I've done a lot of physical therapy. I actually had my first bit of acupuncture over the summer, which helped a little bit. It's weird. So the way the pain works was that it would it gradually rises throughout the day. Physical therapy would like slow down the rate that it would rise at, but it would still continue to rise. Acupuncture would not lower the pain at all, but it would stop it from rising. So say I went into my acupuncture appointment at a 5 out of 10, it would remain at a 5 out of 10 for the rest of the day, rather than going higher to like a 7, or rather than like a few hours later becoming like a 6, 7, 8. But acupuncture was nice. And also, fun fact: the kittens that I have are actually, one of my physical therapists had found he had found a stray kitten one day over the summer, and was taking care of her. Had to, his wife did not want them to have any stray animals in the house, so he ended up giving the kitten to one of his neighbors who was going through a divorce. Turns out that kitten was pregnant. Hang on one moment, guys. Need to take care of my dog. Yeah, so my kittens are from that cat's from the litter from the for the kitten that my physical therapist at the time had found. So and they are adorable. Sunny is the one that actually looks the most like their mom. And I just love these kittens so much. I'm actually happy that we got them. They are a lot of fun, and I am jealous. I'm jealous of my family. I'm jealous of my parents because they have the kittens have started to like to sleep in their room instead of mine. And I have a feeling that it's because of the blanket that they have, but I'm not entirely sure. But it's there is one that just absolutely adores me, and like wherever I go, she wants to go as well, and will constantly, and like if I'm making food, or if like the first time absolutely the first time that she sees me, she will like run up to me and just like meow until I pick her up and pet her. She's like, Dad, up, pick me up, Dad. Okay, it says that there's some dropped frames, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be I'm pretty sure the delay is there again, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna okay, so this bug is almost at the level where I want, so I'm actually going to go through this route again now for the proper time. Actually show off some more of what the game has to show, because I have about another 17-ish minutes if I want to push it for the stream before I take my break. Yeah, it's the kittens have been a lot of help, and it's not like everyone has been unhelpful with my back. It's just work. The place where I work does not like does not like helping people that need the help. And in fact, the very first time that I'd started the medical leave, my store manager did not let me know that I needed to talk to a different that I need to talk with a different company that our place works with, because they cover medical leave rather than the store covering medical leave, until halfway through my first medical leave was over. And he did not tell me about that until I had asked if there was anything else that I needed to do. And his excuse was, "Oh yeah, no, I was going to give you a call about that later." It's like, you mean you were going to give me a call about the place that I needed to get this approval from before going on leave, halfway into the leave that I needed to get approval from them for? That kind of stuff is what I've had to deal with work. But hopefully things won't be like that for too long. And I'm yes. Oh, he's so small. He's so tiny. Okay, I have 2 Pokeballs. I have only 2 Pokeballs left that I can use. Do not die in one hit. 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 That is over half health. I want this bird. Come on. Come on, come on. Get in the ball. 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 Please. Okay. Whew. Sorry, I had to cross my fingers and pray for that one because the bug Pokemon that I have,
Burby, the Eden Bird Pokemon. It defends itself by dazzling opponents by flashing its brightly colored plumage. They are known for their elaborate mating dances.
Heck yes, I'm giving this thing a nickname. And the nickname that I give every crow-like bird, Corvus. One moment, guys. I actually have a phone call coming in. sorry about that. That was just a call that I needed to take for some other random stuff. But yeah, it's I finally have my bird. I'm going to go heal up, and then I'm going to show off the stuff a little bit more. It's and then definitely at 3 I will, or in about 10 more minutes I will probably close the stream for maybe an hour or so ish, just to eat and take care of stuff around the house. And then I will probably be streaming again later today, just because I've missed playing this game so much.
It's quiet without you around, you know? Did you ever talk to your neighbor Cam? He's an electrician, you know. He seems to be moving up in the world.
Also, I've been missing out on being able to do voices and everything. The last time before doing these streams that I would be able to do voices was when my girlfriend was playing Pokemon. So I got both Sword and Shield from the start, and she did not have either game at that time, and so I decided that we would be able to play Shields together. With her deciding. So the things that she would be in charge of would be, okay, this is what our character looks like. These are you're going to be in charge of making like any story decisions, and you get to choose what Pokemon we catch, so long as we can name them after food or drinks. Because the joke behind our Sword and Shield character Pepper was that she wanted to become a world-class chef. And thus, every Pokemon was named after a food or drink or something. So here's our... If you just go straight ahead, here's our first random Pokemon trainer battle.
Oh, hey, Strap! I just got a new Pokemon and I want to see how it feels?
I hit that a little faster than I wanted to. But yeah, so we had so we started off with Sobble, who we named Soybean. I believe the end of the line against Leon, our team was Soybean, Cotton Candy, Snow Cone, Linguini, Skittles, and Turnover. So we had Inteleon, we had Galarian Darumaka, that was Snowcone. We had Galarian Rapidash, Cotton Candy. We had Cursula, which was Linguini. We had Loki Toxtricity, which was Skittles, and we had Appleton, which was Turnover. And that's the team we went into against Leon. The naming factor for it did not change whether it was depending on it didn't matter if it was a legendary Pokemon or not. They were being named after food or drink. So we have Dragon Fruit, we have Dragon Fruit the Eternatus, which I believe we then renamed into Bugles. You know, the little like chip thing that you could put onto your fingers that it looks like you have like long nails or claws. The Zamazenta is Tomato. We have Broccoli, the we have Broccoli the Calyrex. Um, we have Corn the Regieleki, and that's um, and I don't remember if I named the legendary birds or not. But the naming convention stopped with Guzzlord and Necrozma. So Necrozma is named Neon for the neon sign for for the restaurant, and Guzzlord was named First Customer, thus allowing Pepper to actually become the world class chef she wanted to be. Yeah, so that was the last time that I actually did any voices or anything. I should really use one of the potions, but I like how I have I got both berries from the I had 4 berries. I used 2 to plant the orange berries. Um, I forget this house. Is this house a little heal spot? Oh no, he gives me yeah, so we need to beat the gym leader and you don't do anything. Okay. Well, I need to go help out. I need to go help out with some stuff at home now. So I don't want to exit yet. I want to save. So I'm going to cut the stream off. I'm gonna cut the stream off here for right now. Um, and then I will be back to playing in not too long. I'd say maybe two. I may say maybe like 2 hours at most is like how long it'll take me before I start streaming again. But yeah, thanks for coming in. Hope you guys enjoyed the time. Again, subscribe, follow Pumpkin Amy, subscribe to Amy, follow Gazerbeam 2K, subscribe to Gazerbeam 2K. Diamond, I don't know if you stream, but if Diamond, if you do streams, give Diamond a follow and a sub as well. And hope everyone has a good rest of the day. And I will be back in at most 2 more hours. All right.